Natalie Nunn says she's not scared of Chrisean or her sister Tesehki, and they try to jump her. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my videos. And go ahead and share it if you like. Now we all know that Natalie is scared of Chrisean. Natalie's scared of Tesehki. Natalie's scared of a lot of people. But she play games. She do things to people and she try to, start stuff. Which she's smart because this is her show, like she like to keep saying. It's her show. So she know how to keep stuff going. She like to pick with people. She like to do things. Like she said, Chrisean did not want her sister on the show. She said Chrisean didn't want her sister on the show because she didn't want her to be famous. I don't think that's necessarily the only reason. I feel like her sister tried to fight her and she's pregnant. Her sister tried to fight her and she's pregnant. I wouldn't want my sister on the show either. Like, why am I going to bring you on this show? You trying to fight me. I'm supposed to pull you up with me, but you out here trying to fight me. I wouldn't want her there either. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, when it came to her and her sister trying to fight Natalie, I can believe that. And Natalie was not going for it. She said she wasn't fighting Chrisean because Chrisean is pregnant. Okay, we get that because you better not. And Chrisean shouldn't have been like starting stuff knowing she's pregnant. Nobody can't do anything to her. Like, she was dead wrong for that. But she could have got them hands with Tesehki. She wasn't trying to do that either. What was her excuse for that? She ain't had no excuse for that. She just, I didn't fight Chrisean because, they stopped it because they said she's pregnant and we're not going to do that. We're not going to fight. I'm not trying to fight anybody. I'm not that stupid. People saying I should throw stuff at her. She threw something at me. No. She wasn't trying to do that. And if she really wanted to do something, Tesehki was right there. Tesehki was not pregnant. What's up with that? Natalie is definitely scared. But she know how to play the game because it's her show. She know how to start some stuff, get some stuff riled up. She knew she bring Tesehki on the show. Her Chrisean probably was going to get into it, so it'd be juicy. Like, oh my gosh, sister's getting into it. She know what she doing. Natalie know exactly what she doing. But she's smart at the same time, too. She knew not to even go for Chrisean, period. And she probably had Chrisean on the show because she's pregnant. And she knew nobody really could get into it with her. And she knew she didn't really have to get into it with her. She knew what she's doing. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch her live.
What's tea, sis? All right. So last night's episode, let's be very clear. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure that I think I want to wear my, I bought this little outfit from Amiri, and it has these little cute shorts. Isn't it cute? I haven't worn it. Okay, so lunch date today with my girlfriends from home, my friends, not the baddies, but I still love the baddies. Okay, let's talk about one thing and let's get right to it. Last night's episode 3, I saw a lot of messages where people were saying, oh, you were sitting on a bar stool and then you got up when you saw Chrisean and her sister coming in negative. That's not how it happened. Okay. They both came into the living room, which was connected to where the kitchen was, and that wasn't a bar, that was a counter. I was sitting at the counter and I was talking with everything got hailed because they came in and they wanted to fight, both of them. And the scene was stopped because I'm not about to fight a pregnant woman, number one. Number two, at that moment, I really had no beef with Chrisean's sister like that. The beef all started was Chrisean telling me not to give her sister a ticket. I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't have to lie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of this, to lie about it. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't want her sister on the show because she didn't want her sister to take she didn't want her sister to blow up. She thought that her sister had did her wrong on Crazy in Love, another show that I executive produced. And she was adamant about the fact that her sister pushed the other sister into her to fight her while she was pregnant. So, but then you're going to come onto the show, baddies, pregnant as fuck, start throwing shit at me, and then you think it's cool, and I'm going to pick something up and throw it back at you? Why would I do that? First and foremost, why would I do that? Number one. Number two, you and your sister came into the living room, into that scene, wanting to fight. Both of y'all wanted to fight me. because Chrisean, you had put all this shit into your sister's ear and told your sister a bunch of bullshit and started a whole bunch of stuff and tried to insert me into your family drama. I told you multiple times when we were in DC the time before that for the auditions, I really don't want to get involved, Chrisean. But you know, you're the executive producer of Crazy in Love. She tried to fight me while I was pregnant in the kitchen on my show. You need to stand up for me. Fuck that bitch. You want to bring her onto the show and blow her up and make her popular, make her poppin' because she does music and she sings. I was like, okay. So, matter of fact, I had no problem with Tesehki. But I want you guys to show me a time in Bad Girls Club history or in television history with Natalie Nunn where I backed down from any girl that I was going to fight. Anybody. It's never happened. So the issue was Chrisean wanted to fight with her sister. And as you see in the scene, she was throwing shit. She wanted me to come around the corner of that counter while she was pregnant, which is a punk ass, bitch ass move because you're pregnant. I'm not going to pick something back up and throw it at you. I'm not going to do any of that. First of all, it's literally against the law. That's a pregnant woman. There are laws behind pregnant women. So the fact that you could pick something up, start throwing shit at me, right? That's why I said you can get off my show. Because there were already stipulations for Chrisean being on the show. If you're pregnant, you can't be fighting. You can't be throwing shit. Because if I wasn't a sane bitch and I wasn't a businesswoman and I wasn't smart with a degree from USC in sociology, the study of people, I would have picked something back up and threw it at you. Because a lot of people in the comments are saying, I don't give a fuck if that bitch was pregnant or not. I would have thrown something back at her. I'm a little smarter than that. That's why I'm the only baddest bad girl in the history that doesn't have a mugshot. Maybe because sometimes I think before I act. Some of y'all should take some pages out of my book. Why I'm the most successful. Think before you do shit. So what do? You're throwing shit at me. I'm like, okay. First of all, if there's rules that we all can't hit Chrisean and we can't throw shit back at Chrisean, she needs to go. Get her off my show. My show. Again, yes, I keep saying this because I think people fail to realize. That's why I said it in the scene. Get her off of my show. My show. And I let a lot of things slide. And I know a lot of people are, well, then why did you put Chrisean and her sister? Because it's great TV. Y'all think I'm going to back down to a nice-ass, fat-ass check with the two crazies coming on my show? Perfect. Bring them on. I don't give a fuck. But we're not going to do things that where if something happens to her, we can't do any. If she does something to us, we can't do anything back. That's pussy-ass shit. That's pussy as fuck. Period. Number one. Number two, I try my hardest to, be an executive producer and be talent on the show. I really, really do. And I try to stay out of a lot of things. That's why, when I unfollowed Chrisean, she came into the scene mad, yelling and screaming, you unfollowed me, bitch, and started throwing shit. So, as much as you guys might not want to believe, these girls definitely care about the follows and unfollows. And for me, Natalie Nunn, I really don't give a fuck. I want whatever my followers is to be what's in my bank account. That's what I want. Okay, I don't give a fuck. You can have 20 million followers. You can have 5 million followers and come on my show, and you don't have none of that. That doesn't equal none of that in your bank account. So I don't care about the followers. That's why I also proceeded to say, ooh, followers. Oh my God. I unfollowed you. Unfollow me back. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck are we talking about? Okay. Number 3. I was not scared, like I was saying. I'm not scared of anybody on that show. I'm not scared of none of those girls on that show. I don't operate and move in fear of another human being that comes on my TV show.
Y'all see what I mean? Natalie making that money. It's her show, definitely her show. But y'all got to admit, Chrisean didn't make that show grow. That's why she keeping Chrisean around. And she tried to bring Tesehki on thinking that was going to be another person that even if Chrisean left, she still have Chrisean's sister. That's what she thought was going to happen. But then she started seeing some little crazy stuff Tesehki was doing. Tesehki ain't right. Tesehki still ain't right. She's talking about, I'm mad with my sister because, she tried to get me jumped. She got me jumped and all this stuff. Come on, that's your sister. You tried to fight her while she was pregnant. And now you mad because she tried to get you jumped? But you try to fight her while she was pregnant. And now the other sister and everybody saying stuff about what Tesehki done done to, you know, yeah, nephew and all that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. So I wouldn't even want Tesehki. I would ban Tesehki. Like, something ain't right with that. Everybody keeps saying stuff about what she's doing. But anyway, y'all comment down below. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Bang & Plate Gang. Subscribe to Trish World. Make sure you check me out on social media. Check out my shop. Check out my IGT page. Remember, my other channel is down for now. So y'all just support over here. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, be blessed.